Hello students, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to prove a very important theorem, fundamental theorem of homomorphism. This theorem is important for your exams and even it is important for your higher studies also. Okay, so let us see the statement first. Let F be a homomorphism of a group G into G dash with kernel K, then F of G is isomorphic to factor group G by K. So here given that F from G to G into G dash is a homomorphism. So then we have a group G to G dash and here exists a homomorphism. Say for example we have elements A, B, C and identity element E and so on. Then here a mapping F such that F of A, F of B, F of E, F of C and so on. Okay, so here we have a mapping A with F of A, B with F of B and C with F of C, and obviously identity element matches with F of E like that. Okay, so then here we have to show that the factor group G by K, we have to show that the F of G, this one, is isomorphic to the factor group G by K. F of G means it is a collection of all the images, that means G dash. So we have to prove that a mapping from G by K. So factor group means, so here this group is associated with all the elements such that HA, so since here we have a group G by K, so we have to, so this G by K is associated with all the elements such that KA for A belongs to G. Okay, so that means either right coset or AK, that is left coset. Okay, so that means G by factor group or quotient group is associated by right coset or left coset. Okay, so here we have to consider G by K and here we have F of G. Okay, so F of G is nothing but images of G. The images of G's are, so that is elements of G's are, we have F of A, F of B, F of E, F of C and so on. Okay, so G by K is the factor group associated by right or left coset. Okay, we use here KA since A is the element of G because it is G by K. So similarly we have the elements of this G by K are KB and the identity element of this G by K is KE, or it can be written as K, and we have one more element KC and so on. Okay, so see here KA is, so now we have to show that this F of G is isomorphic to this factor group G by K. So that means here we define a mapping phi. Okay, and we map with this K with FA, KB with F of B, obviously identity element with F of E, KC with F of C and so on. So here we have to define a mapping phi such that G by K to F of G, and we have to show that it is isomorphic. So in order to show that it is isomorphic, we have to show that first this phi is, so this we have defined this one, therefore we have to show that this is well defined first. Okay, second one, we have to show that in order to show that isomorphic, we have to show that we have from the definition of isomorphic, we have to show that phi is homomorphic. The third one, phi is 1 1 and phi is onto. So this is all from the definition of isomorphism. Okay, so since we have defined this phi, we have to show that first this is well defined. Second one, we have to show that phi is isomorphic. For that we have to show all these three. Okay, so let us prove one by one. And one more thing here, K is nothing but kernel K. So that means images of all the elements is equals to identity element. Okay. Proof. First we write the given f from G to G dash is a homomorphism. Okay. So this is given thing. So it implies that, so since we have G to G dash is a homomorphism, we can say that the set of images, that is f of G, is a subgroup of G dash. Obviously, so we have proved a theorem, that is properties of the homomorphism. We have f of G is a subgroup and also normal sub. Okay, so here we can write f of G is a subgroup of G dash, hence is a group by itself. Okay, since it is a subgroup, we can say that it is a group by itself. Okay, now we define a mapping. We define a mapping phi from G by K to f of G such that phi of Ka is equals to f of A. So as I explained here, that here we define a mapping such that phi of A, that is image of this Ka, is maps with f of A, like that Kb is maps with f of B, obviously identity element with maps with identity element only. Okay, like that we define a mapping phi of Ka is equals to f of A, that is phi is nothing but it is a mapping, that means image of Ka is equals to f of A, and we know that this f of A is also a image of some elements. So see here, this f of A is the image of A, like that. Okay, now we shall show that first one is phi is well defined. Second one, phi is homomorphism or homomorphic, or we can say that homomorphism. Okay, third one, phi is 1 and the last one is phi is onto. Okay, so we have to show all these. So let us prove one. First one, phi is well defined. So for this, so in order to show that phi is well defined, we have to consider any two images equals, then we have to show that their images also same, that is we consider two elements from G by K, that is Ka equals to Kb, implies that we have to show that f of A is equals to f of B. So we have to show this one. Okay, so therefore consider Ka equals to Kb, then post multiplying both sides by B, that is Ka into Kb, B inverse. Okay, so that is post multiply by B inverse. Okay, we get this is Ka B inverse is equals to, so B into B inverse equals to identity element into K is equals to, we get K only. Okay, so that means, so since we have a theorem that is H is equals to H for all H belongs to H. Okay, so this theorem implies that Ka B inverse equals to, we have K. So that means, so this is H and this is capital H and this is equals to H. It implies that H belongs to H. Okay, so that means we can say that this AB inverse belongs to the group H means the kernel K. So this is nothing but kernel K. Okay. So since this AB inverse belongs to kernel K, so we know that in the kernel K all the elements, so that is all the elements of the form whose images equals to identity element. Okay. So since this AB inverse belongs to kernel K, we can say that its image, that is f of AB inverse, is maps with identity elements of G dash, that is E dash. Okay. So therefore, since f of AB inverse belongs to E dash, and also we know that this f is homomorphism, it is given. Okay. So that is it is the given condition. F from G to G dash is a homomorphic. So therefore, we can write it as f of A into f of B inverse. This is by the definition of homomorphism. So it is equals to identity element, okay, of G dash, that is E dash, or it can be written as f of A, f of B inverse. Okay, this can be written as f of B whole inverse. So this is by the property of homomorphism. Okay, or operating both side by f of B, that is post multiplying both side by f of B. Okay, so here also we multiply with f of B, then we get this f of B into f of B inverse is equals to identity element. Okay, that is f of E into, so this f of B is the image of G dash, therefore we have to write identity element A dash. Okay, this is E dash into f of B. So operating any element with identity element, we get the same element, that is f of A. Even here also we get f of B. So we have started with K equals to KB, and we have shown that f of A is equals to f of B. Therefore we can say that the phi is well defined. Okay, so next we have to show that phi is homomorphic. Second one, we show that phi is homomorphism. So for this we have to show that, we shall show that phi of Ka into Kb is equals to phi of Ka into phi of Kb. Okay, so as we have the definition from homomorphic of f, so f of A, f of B is equals to we write it as f of A into f of B. Similarly, since here we have the phi is homomorphism, so therefore we have to show that phi of Ka into Kb is equals to phi of K into Kb. We have to show this one. Okay, for this we consider LHS side. So that is, consider phi of Ka, so we have to write here capital K, phi of Ka Kb is equals to, we write this phi into, so this is the product of two cosets, therefore it can be written as KAB. Okay, or so here we have defined a mapping phi of Ka is equals to, in the starting we have defined mapping phi of Ka is equals to f of A. Since phi of Ka equals to f of A, therefore we can write it as phi of Ka equals to f of AB. Okay, phi of any element equals to f of this element, therefore we can write it as f of AB. Okay, so this is, now this phi of AB can be written as phi of A into phi of B, since f is homomorphism, right? And again by that definition, that is phi of K is equals to f of A, therefore this f of A can be replaced by phi of Ka into phi of KB. So now we have proved phi of KA into KB is equals to phi of K into KB. Therefore we can say that this phi is homomorphism. Okay, so very simple. Next we show that phi is 1 1. For this is almost the reverse process of this. We have shown that phi is well defined. Okay, we start with f of a and we have to show that phi of k equals to kb. Okay, so in generally to show that any function is 1 1, that is if f is 1 1, then for this it implies that f of a equals to f of b implies that a equals to b. So here also we have to prove the same, but here we have to show that f of a equals to f of b is equals to implies that here in the place of ab we have k. So we have to show that ka is equals to kb. Almost reverse process of that well defined. Okay, so consider f of a equals to f of b. So here we post multiply on both sides by f of b inverse. Okay, so that is f of a f of b inverse is equals to f of b inverse. Okay, then this can be written as f of b inverse, since f is homomorphic. Okay, it is equals to f of b into f of b inverse is equals to identity element of g dash, that is a dash. Okay, now f of a into f of b inverse by the homomorphism it can be written as f of ab inverse equals to a dash. So since f is homomorphism, now it implies that, so if image of any element is equals to identity element, then we can say that this element belongs to kernel K. So that means AB inverse belongs to kernel K. Okay, so that is kernel of F. Okay, now so if any element belongs to kernel K, and since again by this theorem for all h belongs to h, we have it double implies that h is equals to h. So therefore since this element belongs to kernel K and K is a subgroup, we can write it as h it in this form, that is it can be implied that KAB inverse equals to, we can write it as K. Okay, by this theorem. Now again post multiplying both sides by b. Okay, that is post multiplying by b, we can write it as, and b inverse into b equals to identity element. So we get here this is equals to identity element, and operating with any element with identity element we get same element, that is Ka only, or you can write one more step here, Ka into E equals to Kb, which implies that Ka is equals to Kb. Okay, we have started with f of a equals to f of b and we have shown that k equals to Kb. So therefore we can say that phi is 1 1. Okay, next we shall show that phi is onto. So this is very simple. So in order to show that phi is onto, we have to show that for all the elements, that is for all the elements of this f of g, there exists, we have to show that there exists a pre-image in the g by k. Okay, for that, so we know that f of a is itself is the image of some element. Okay, since this f of g, so f of g is nothing but it is the collection of all the elements which are images of some elements of G. Okay, so therefore, so we have to write here, since let B belongs to f of G, there exists A belongs to G such that B is equals to f of A. That means it is nothing but, so this f of A is already image of some elements. Okay, so that is f of A is equals to B. So therefore we can say that there exists Ka belongs to G by K such that we know that the mapping is phi of K is equals to f of A, and we know that this f of A is image of some element B. So therefore we can say that there exists B equals to f of, sorry, so we can say that for all the elements f of A, there exists A belongs to G by K such that it is some image of some element. Okay, so therefore we can say that B equals to phi of Ka. So therefore, so that means this phi of K is image of some element B. So therefore we can say that hence phi is onto. Okay, so hence we have proved phi is isomorphism, so that is f of G is isomorphic to factor group or quotient group G by K. Okay.